What's going on? This is David Whitney, Alpha Hawk Fitness. Alright guys, like the title says, this video is about how to get a six-pack. Now I just want to tell you, first of all, it's going to be pretty simple, because it actually is. It's a simple process. I'm not saying it's easy. It can be very difficult and it could take a long time, but the steps to gaining a six-pack are pretty simple. And I'm making this video because I know this is a popular topic, and I know this is something that I was just, in the beginning, I was trying to figure out, and I was really spinning my wheels. I was doing what I thought I needed to do, and I was getting nowhere, and I just couldn't figure out why. So I figured I just needed to step it up and do what I was doing, but just more of it, and that didn't work. I've been training for about 15 years, so I kind of figured some of these things out, so I figured I'd share it with you guys. So all right, first of all, we need to figure out, whoa, this almost knocked over the camera. All right, we need to figure out why you don't have a six-pack right now. What situation you fall into. There's a few different situations. All right, first of all, what you need to do is figure out, do you have the muscles underneath your, like maybe you're fat and you can't see them because you have the muscles, but you just got a layer of fat covering them. So the way you can figure this out is, flex your stomach and feel. Can you feel the bumps there of the abdominal muscles? If you have the abdominal muscles already underneath there, if you're a strong person who's been going to the gym, can lift a lot of weights, have that strong core, you have the abdominal muscles, you just have a layer of fat covering them. This is very simple. All you need to do is lose weight. And some people get tripped up on how to lose weight. I got a lot of videos on that. The easiest way is just figure out how many calories you can eat a day. And I got a video on how to set your calories in order to lose weight. Figure out how many calories you can eat a day in order to lose about a pound a week. And then just keep track of what you're eating and make sure you're in a caloric deficit. You could add in cardio, which will help. But the number one thing is just pulling back on calories. It's a lot easier to reduce calories than it is to add an exercise. That's another mistake I made when a long time ago when I was training. I wasn't counting calories. When I wanted to lose weight, I would just start doing a bunch of cardio. The amount of calories you could burn in an hour of cardio is nothing compared to just reducing that by just skipping out on some food for the day, just switching over for something with a whole bunch of calories, even subtracting on drinks, high caloric drinks, and replacing them with water. So if that's the situation you're in, where you already have the muscle underneath, you just have some fat covering that muscle, all you need to do is figure out how many calories you should be having a day in order to lose weight, and then just keep track of the calories you're taking in. All right, now the second situation is a person who just doesn't have the muscle yet. You feel your stomach and there's no six-pack under there. You need to build that six-pack. You might be skinny, so if you had the six-pack, it would be showing, or you might have a layer of fat. So the first thing you need to do is build up those abdominal muscles. Now, when I first started exercising about 15 years ago, I thought, of course, if you want to build up a six-pack, you should be doing sit-ups and crunches. No, not really, because what are you doing? You're trying to build muscle. A six-pack is abdominal muscles. You're trying to build muscle. Now, any exercise that you could perform more than 20 repetitions, this isn't a good exercise for building muscle. It might be possible, but it's kind of spinning your wheels. It's not the easy way to go about it. You need to be doing something that's a stronger resistance, like a heavier weight. What I recommend is, to me, I think the best thing for just directly targeting the abdominal muscles is hanging leg raises. This is where you hang from like a pull-up bar and you lift your feet up, not your knees, not knee raises where you're just lifting your knees up to your stomach or your chest, but where you're lifting your legs straight up, your feet are coming all the way up in front of you while you're hanging from the pull-up bar. Some people will perform them with their elbows against a dip bar, their back against the back of the dip bar, with their hands like this on the dip bar, pulling either their feet up or their knee raises, doing the knee raises. I recommend doing hanging leg raises because you're getting not only the effect of lifting up your legs where you're working your abdominal muscles, but you have to stabilize yourself while you're hanging from that bar so you don't start swinging. This also is working your core. If you're not able to do these yet, then you can start off with knee raises and build yourself up to hanging leg raises. Another thing I recommend is pull-ups. Now, you might not think of pull-ups as an abdominal workout, but just like I said, when you're hanging off that bar, you have to stabilize yourself, and this works the core. If you are not able to do a lot of pull-ups right now, I got a past video called how to make your pull-up reps skyrocket, I think, or how to build your pull-up reps up fast. If you look back in the past videos, you can check that out. That's really a real informative video. It's what helped me get my pull-up reps up to like 25 a set. All right, now the last situation is a person who doesn't have the ab muscles and also has a layer of fat covering their stomach. So they just have to do a combination of both things we just talked about. They're gonna have to build up their abs while they're also in a caloric deficit, watching their calories. And like I said, check out my past video on how to set your calories to be in a caloric deficit. All right, guys, like I said, this video is pretty simple. There's no magic tricks to it. Anyone who's trying to tell you about magic tricks on six-pack hacks and how to get a six-pack, but through all these crazy things, they're just trying to sell you something. They're just trying to give you a gimmick because they know people are always in for quick fixes. Look, it might take a while, but it's a simple process. You build up those abdominal muscles and you lose weight, and that's when you have a six-pack. All right, guys, check out past videos. Stay tuned for future videos. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. All right, until next time.